Hello. Whenever you see a statistic about kill rates for all killers in Dead by Daylight, something that always pops is that nurse never has the highest kill rate, which is weird because we all know a very good nurse, 4Ks or 3Ks at least, very often. The most common reason people come up with is when you're a baby nurse, if you haven't spent like at least 100 hours, you're gonna miss a lot of blinks and bullet all the time. Up until at some point, you'll just learn after hours and hours of practice, and you just 4K most of the time. So the skill floor is what gets brought up mostly during these discussions because nurses have insane skill floor. This is what everybody says. I literally have 5 hours in nurse. I played like less than 20 matches of her. Some of them were when I downloaded the game and I was trying all the free killers months ago, but I counted them in this, count actually. Then I played like 2 or 3 games against my friends and some games against bots. I counted the hours. I have 5 hours in nurse. In case you don't believe me, these are the perks I have on her. The perks level 3 are from characters that I have prestige 3. Everything else, as you can see, has not been leveled up because it's just, the perks from other prestige 1 characters. But just in case you need the proof, she's still level 3 because she was prestige 1 before the update. I prestige 1 on killers before the update in July. And yeah, I got lucky because I actually found Pain Res very early in the Blood Web, and the perk is in my build, so you can see it here. And yeah, this is where I stand. I have literally invested no blood points in her. These are all the offerings I have. Literally. Like, this is it. And this is all stuff I found in those 17 levels. And these are the add-ons, but I'm not gonna use any. And this is it. If we need to take for true the assumption that your MMR on the killers you don't play is probably like 200 points below the killers you do play, well, make of this information what you want. I'm a Spirit main, and the Legion main, but I don't think my Legion makes it to very high MMR. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a crosshair on screen. I play nurse with a crosshair. I think it's more useful for me than the play flannel. I never liked the play flannel because I would just keep, looking at the little flame and try to see where I'm landing. And it's just it. The crosshair also helps me during the fatigue because the difference in the field of view that you get constantly, because she fatigues messes up with my eyesight very much. As you may know, I have very bad eyesight, so without further ado, let's press ready and see how high this fucking skill floor is, Oh, okay. It's good. Let's see where our Legion Pursuer is gonna... Okay. I'm gonna go here because there's more people. So where's I'm bad. I have no skill. There are objects you can... To be honest, I've never played on this map, so... I got a nice grab. Spooky nurse. Zarina. Does he have distortion? can play around with that. It's kind of scary. I'm just bad. I have no excuse. Okay. This thing? Oh, yeah. Is this time to seems fair. She was here. Don't know where she is now. Let's see. Where are you, Michaela? this is going on here. What is it? Because okay, so all I get today is like Macmillan and Lampkin, which I'm good with. I like them. What? Oh, lucky break. makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of fun way. Okay, so let's provide some context to these matches. The first thing I want to provide is my hours in game, which is 600, around 600, as you can see from my devotion level. And I play both sides, as you can see here. At least this month, but I can assure you, even the months, this is not my main, but even the months before that, I actually played both sides. So I have around 300 hours in Survivor. And 300 hours in Killer. The people I played against, where I checked the profiles, so I can tell you with a certain degree of certainty, were some Zwifts, some 2-man, some 3-man, some 4-man even, which is weird at this hour. There was one 4-man squad, but they were farming, so I didn't include the match in the game. Some had like around 300 hours, and others had around 1500 hours. This is for the single survivor. I didn't count the total for, I just, this was the highest and the lowest number of hours that I encountered in my matches. As you may figure out from the BPs that I got and my up in rank, there were more matches actually between these two, but in one the survivors were farming. They just didn't want to do chance. They were going, I suppose, for compilation stuff, so flashlight saves, blinds, and that was a 4K, but I don't think that counts. In another, the survivors were hiding in corners after my first kill. Like they saw I could land 2 blinks, and they were like, "Nah, I'm good, bro." So that was very boring and long, and I did not think it was a good idea to bore you to that with that. In another, one of the survivors was too fun, and I didn't include it because I ended up farming with him for basically half the match, so I don't think that counts. I 3K'd there because I gave a match. So this is it. This is what 5 hours of nurse on a person who is not a particularly good killer, not particularly good at, pointing and clicking and getting shots, looks like. I don't know. Do you think this is a good skill floor for a killer this powerful? Because if you think that's just me, for some reason I am good at killer, or that, she's the hardest killer in the game, I could pick him, which by the way has the same, I have basically the same number of hours. I could pick him and I could show you how fucking bad I can be with a killer and how fucking hard this weapon is to use. So you be the judge. If this looks like an adequate skill floor for you, sure. I'm not gonna try to convince you otherwise. Every time I go into Reddit, I see people being like, oh, but I respect so much the nurses because, they were bullied for hours on end before even learning how to land one blink. Okay. I guess I proven my point against it, maybe. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Nurse free, possibly.